Do you want to eat healthy but think you can't afford it? Or do you get super overwhelmed when you walk into a grocery store? Well, today I am going to give you some great tips on one, not how to get overwhelmed when you walk into the grocery store, and also how to eat healthy on a budget. Hi friends, my name is Jessica and I am just a regular mom living in Texas, and I help other people build confidence through self-care. So let's get started. How to eat healthy on a budget. One thing to know when you go to the grocery store is what foods to buy organic and what foods not to buy organic. I'm not sure if you know about the EWG. They are the environmental working groups, and they help build consumer guides that help you learn about the toxins in our food and also about products in our environment. Every year, they release a list of 12 dirty foods and 15 clean foods. They're called the Dirty 12 and the Clean 15. And what it does is it breaks down which foods you should and shouldn't be buying organic. I'll put a link to their website in the description so you can check them out. Now, I do have the mindset that you should be buying organic foods as much as you can, but I also do know that all of our budgets are different and my budget is not the same as yours and vice versa. Okay, here's the breakdown of the Dirty 12, the foods that you should be buying organic. Okay, berries like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, spinach, kale, and other leafy greens like that. Fruits like apples and pears and peaches and nectarines. Grapes, tomatoes, peppers, and also celery. Those are all foods that you should be buying organic. Personally, my rule of thumb, and when it comes to buying organic, is that if you are actually eating the skin of the fruit or the vegetable, that you should be buying it organic. Okay, so now here are the Clean 15, the foods that you don't have to buy organic. Avocados, pineapples, onions, melons like honeydew and cantaloupe, sweet corn, frozen peas, asparagus, broccoli, cabbage, kiwi fruit, cauliflower, mushrooms. These are all foods that you don't necessarily have to be buying organic. A good rule of thumb is when you go to the grocery store to stay to the outside ring of the store. You know, that's where your produce is, that's where your meat is, that's where your dairy and your cheese and all of that is, right? So you want to stay on the outside and do most of your shopping there and go into the inside aisles where they keep all mostly the processed foods and the boxed foods and things like that. You want to stay out of the center aisles as much as possible. Some really good budget-friendly foods that are also really healthy are things like eggs, beans and lentils, frozen vegetables, and oats. You can also save money by buying a chicken like a whole chicken, and breaking it down yourself, because you're gonna be saving money that way too. Also, make sure that you're checking your local ads for sales, and when you can, buy in bulk and then freeze. You're gonna save money that way too. Beware of buying the convenience foods like pre-cut fruits and vegetables and salad mixes and things like that, because generally speaking, it is always cheaper to buy the food that you want in its original form and do the prep work yourself. Another thing to really think about is the amount of food that you're actually throwing away each week. Now, I know we've all done it, but you go to the refrigerator and you open it up and you pull out that bag of spinach and it's all yucky and wilty and gross, right? And then you just throw it in the trash. Really think about the foods that you're going to be eating in the week when you're doing your meal prep plans, and then actually eat the food, like prep it and eat it, and try not to throw it away, because you're throwing just money in the trash every week if you're doing that. Okay, this might sound like common sense, but take your own lunch. You will save potentially thousands of dollars every year if you just take your own lunch. Plus, you're controlling what's going in your lunch and what ingredients you're actually taking. Also, don't discount the frozen section. Things like frozen vegetables and berries and fruits. They are generally flash frozen as soon as they're picked to preserve all of the nutrients in the food. I personally love frozen fruits and vegetables and berries especially, and I put those a lot of the time in my smoothies in the morning, and they're so good, and that's such an easy way to get a good healthy start to your day. If you are enjoying this video, which I hope you are, I hope you will subscribe, ring the bell, like, comment, do all the things. I really would appreciate it. So to recap, how to eat healthy on a budget. 1, know what foods to and what foods not to buy organic. Be mindful when you go to the grocery store and try to stay to the perimeter of the store and shop on the outside ring and avoid the inside aisles as much as possible. Buy the foods that you're actually going to eat and try to throw as little amount of food away as you can in a week. Look for local sales and buy in bulk as much as you can. Beware of buying pre-cut foods just for the sake of convenience. Take your lunch. And don't discount the frozen section. I hope you found this valuable, and I would love to know your thoughts, and I would love to know if there is another healthy tip that saves you money below. So if you have something, I would love to know. So comment below and let me know. Also, I wanted to let you know that I've created a 30-day self-care guide. I will put the link in the description below so you can get it for free. Because self-care is more than just manicures and massages. Yes, both of those things are self-care and they are absolutely wonderful. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love them. But there is so much more to self-care, and it goes so much beyond that. So if you want my 30-day guide, just click the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, be kind to yourself and practice gratitude.